Alrighty, we are live. I'm gonna give it a second, see if anyone happens to jump on here. Oh, there we go. All right, I'll just give it a second and see if anyone happens to jump on here, but I'm gonna start doing some live Q&As, some live streams, and I'm pretty new to this. I got some questions here. I've been getting a lot of questions lately, so if no one happens to jump on here live, I just got some questions that I've been getting a lot lately, and I get a lot of the same questions over and over, so I figured I'd just start covering some of these questions and just try to connect live because it's been quite a while since I did something like that. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes and see if some more, maybe just another minute, and see if anyone else hops on here. If anyone has any questions, you can go ahead and ask me. And I got some questions here that I'll go over and maybe just give it another few seconds, maybe 30 seconds. So hope everyone's having a great day. If anyone's happened to be watching this, let me know where you're from. I'm in Bend, Oregon, Central Oregon, so not sure if anyone's been up here, but this is the time to come up here right now because it is super nice. We're getting some good fruit. It's nice and sunny. We got the Deschutes River, and life is really good up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start doing some of these lives. Okay, we have some people joining here. If anyone wants to mention, Oakland, California. I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm real familiar. I was trying to do this on my computer, but it looks like it's going on my cell phone, so I'll have to just kind of peep over here to see any questions. Or I wonder if I can look on here and see. Okay. I'll have to look here. Sunday. Oh, Eureka. Okay, yeah, Bay Area, like Northern California at least, yeah. So that's where I'm from originally. Moved up to Oregon about 7 years ago, so it's really nice up here in Bend right now around this time. But yeah, I'm just going to go over some questions here, and then if anyone has any questions, go ahead and ask. I'll more to know how for low carb, but getting really bloated from low carb. Oh, okay. So someone is moving to more sugar diet from low carb. So yeah, that could take some getting used to. I've never done like a super low carb diet, but maybe you can integrate slowly and see how that works rather than just going from one to the other. I'm not, I don't have any personal experience. Okay, do I take supplements? Okay. So, oh, here we are. Okay, I can see the questions here. Okay. Yeah, but if you're going from low carb and you're getting bloated, I would maybe try to integrate things slowly. And just depending on, I'm not sure what specific foods you're eating, but definitely focus on like whole foods, fruits and vegetables, and try to move slowly through it if you're having issues. Or you could try doing something like a juice cleanse and just kind of clean out your body more quickly, and you shouldn't be getting bloated from that. So that's another idea. Oakley, California, Bay Area, nice. Do I take supplements? I don't take any supplements right now. I've taken B12 before. A few years ago, I took some protein powder, things like that. But no, I haven't taken supplements in a long time. It's been probably a couple of years, but every once in a while, I might take some B12. Do you eat starch every day? Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I don't know about every day. Sometimes I may do a day of just like fruit and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely eat starch maybe once a day. Not going to the bathroom for 2 to 3 days. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, maybe try a couple of days on juice. Try to flush things out. Maybe a couple of days on watermelon. That really helps that as well. Can I get transitioning meals, etc., from semi-plant-based mixed with turkey, chicken, etc.? Sacramento. Transitioning meals from semi-plant-based mixed with turkey. I don't know. You can make some vegetable pasta and add some turkey in there, depending on what you like to eat. I don't know. Do you eat foods fortified with B12? Oh yeah, so that's a question on the supplements. That's a good point with B12. So I'm not really taking B12, but I guess I kind of am because I sometimes have almond milk, and I think they put B12 in the almond milk. So I guess I am taking a supplement because I'm drinking almond milk that has B12 in it. B12 or animal fortified. Do you eat foods with B12 or animal products? Yeah, do I eat animal? Yeah, I generally don't eat animal products. Plant-based. I do on occasion may have something, but it's. I mean, I've gone like months at a time totally plant-based. So generally not. Do you use sugar on food? Do you consume just sugar on foods and drinks? Do I consume just sugar on foods and drinks? Well, no, I don't only eat sugar. I eat a high sugar diet, but I do include other type of foods too. So I do eat salads and some nuts and seeds and other things as well. I eat what I call a high sugar diet, but I'm not sugar fasting like permanently. I'm on a more of a maintenance routine. So it's also just known as a high carb diet. You can use the word sugar and carbs interchangeably. So this whole high sugar thing has been getting really popular lately on the internet. It's basically, carbs is what it is. So people are just calling it sugar, and that's just getting really popular. Just sugar. But yeah, as far as what I'm eating, I have playlists. I show what I eat all the time. So check out my playlists on what I eat in a day. You'll see exactly what I eat. Timing 4 meals after 1 p.m. seems difficult. Oh, yeah. So I just don't get hungry till 1 p.m. I mean, you don't have to eat after 1 p.m. If you're hungry earlier, just go ahead and eat when you're hungry. I just am not hungry till 1 p.m. I do my workouts at 11 a.m. and I'm just not even hungry until 1. But if you're hungry before that, eat before that. I personally, if I eat before my workout, I don't feel good. I don't perform as well. Some people like to eat before the workout, but just to try both out and see what works for you. So that's just what I do. But sometimes my meal is just like a bowl of watermelon or a bowl of cherries. So it's not, sometimes I combine them. So it's not like I'm having 4 huge meals or anything like that. But yeah, just kind of do what works for you on that. Do you add sugar? Oh, do you add sugar? I can. So sometimes I add maple syrup. I add maple syrup sometimes with my oatmeal. Sometimes I'll put honey on oatmeal. Maybe honey in my honey on my acai bowl. So I do that, but I'm not dumping buckets of sugar. There's no reason to do that. I mean, mainly you want to stick to whole foods like fruits and vegetables. But I mean, I don't think some honey and some maple syrup and some sugar, added is going to be a problem unless you're eating a ton of fat. So yeah, I would say mainly stick to whole foods, but it's not I had some sugar here and there, yeah. But not on everything I eat. My wife is trying the sugar diet, but when she drinks juice and fruit only, she gets sweaty and shaky. Yeah, I mean, okay, so there's the sugar diet and then there's a high sugar diet, like a high carb diet. I don't really eat the sugar diet with sugar only. That's one option that people are doing. You can lose weight really quick if you're not eating any fat at all. If someone's looking to lose weight yesterday, that's definitely an option. But if you're just doing, sugar diet with only juice and fruit, you might want to add in a salad, add in some other clean whole plant foods, some other clean foods, and see how that goes rather than just doing sugar and fruit and sugar only, because that could be messing with things. So yeah, I would recommend in that case, maybe bring in a salad, sort of calm things down a little bit. How has your blood work looked after doing this? Blood work looked after doing this diet for a long time. Usually triglycerides are elevated when eating high sugar. How about the cholesterol? Thanks. Been following your channel since before Cole. Yeah, thanks for the comment. So it's been a little while, I'll be honest, since I've done my blood work. Now I've been eating pretty much the exact same way for 12 years, and I mean, I've done blood work 5, 6, 7 years into this way of eating, and all my numbers were good. My blood sugars was in the 80s. My total cholesterol was 120. So it's been a few years, so I'll do that at some point. I'm just not really concerned about it because, like I said, 6 years into this, 7 years into this, I had my blood work done and it was all good. It was ideal, and I feel fantastic, and my energy levels are steady throughout the day. I don't have crazy energy dips, nothing like that. So I figured if I was having problems and not feeling good, that'd be a reason to get my blood work done. But at this point, I'm not really too concerned about it. Sugar. Yeah, okay. So that's like all the questions I see right now. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm going to go over a few other questions just because I've gotten a lot of other questions. People want to know what my age, height, and weight is. I am 45 years old. I'm 6 feet tall and I weigh 168 pounds. So that's that. And then people often ask how much protein I eat. And the answer is I eat 50 to 80 grams of protein per day. It kind of varies a little bit. Sometimes people see my videos and they think I'm only eating like 30 grams of protein, but no, I'm eating more protein than that. I'm eating like 50 to 80 grams, and that seems to be plenty for me. But I show that a lot on my what I eat in a day videos, so you can see that on there sometimes. 12 years, wow, look pretty vibrant, brother. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Feeling good, feeling pretty vibrant. I always seem to even feel better in the summertime. So where I live is Bend, Oregon, and it is pretty cold for about 6 months of the year. There's the one downside to this area. So during the summertime, I start getting the sun more often, and the watermelon comes in, and it's just everything's ideal. So that's fantastic. What's your bicep measurement? I don't know what my bicep measurement is. Let me show you that's my bicep. I don't know, it's not that big. I mean, I'm only 168 pounds, but it's pretty, like my goal is just to have like kind of a lean ripped body, not like be super huge, you know? Because I don't really lift weights anymore. For the last quite a while now, I've just been doing body weight. So I don't add any weights. I seem to be more prone to injury if I add a lot of weights, try and do heavy weights. So I've gone back to just body weight stuff like, push-ups and pull-ups and things like that. Where does your protein come from? Well, there's protein, like fruits and vegetables have protein. So just everything that I eat in a day is like fruits and vegetables. I do smoothies. I do a little peanut butter usually in my smoothie. Starches. Sometimes I have some beans, oatmeal, things like that. So it's a pretty high sugar, high carb diet, but there's definitely protein in all those foods. So I get all the protein I need. Great peak. Oh, thank you. Let's see here. So someone asked, oh, do you do any cardio? Yeah, so I do cardio. So I have a workout routine playlist, and so I talk about it on there. But basically, I do cardio generally 2 days a week, and my favorite cardio is running. So right now I'm strength training 2 to 3 days a week and running 2 to 3 days a week. It's probably like 5 days a week that I work out. When I do a run, so it's like every other day. I'll do like, today I'm doing a run, tomorrow I'm gonna go do strength training. So my run is generally 3 to 5 miles. So it's not super far. I used to do a lot of half marathon training, but I don't do that anymore. Oh, the kitty cat. Let me get my cat in here. Oh, Pipsqueak, come on, Pipsqueak. Oh, my cat's in here. Oh. Okay, I have a cat and a dog too. Someone say get my cat in here. Do you need, cardio. Let's get the cat in. I got my cat in here, but she's over in the chair. This is Blackberry, my dog. Okay, what's your favorite influencer? Oh, my favorite influencer. Oh, that's a good question. I have so many of them. Man, I can't even, let me think. I don't know. I like John Rose. I like Shane Sterling. I like a lot of the people that eat a lot of raw foods, a lot of fruit. Oh, Snake Diet. Cole, I love Cole. And he gave me a shout out, and that helped my channel, give me a little boost. So I really like Cole. Big shout out to him from Snake Diet. If anyone here doesn't know that, Snake Diet, go check him out. I'm sure people know him already. Oh, cute dog. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see here. I found you via Cole. Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that lately because my channel's gotten a recent boost. So I figured I'd start doing some of these live streams. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for checking out my channel. Yeah, I've been following Cole for a long time. He, for a long time, he was like real meat based, and then he kind of went to like adding carbs, and now he's more like, he's almost like plant based now. It's funny, but I always liked him no matter what. He just has a cool style. He's funny. I was trying to get him on an interview on my channel, but I'm trying to still do that. I'm from Cole. Shout out. Oh yeah, thanks for joining. So let's see here. Oh, and then people have asked, I'll do some other questions here unless someone else has questions for me. But so people ask, do I eat before working out, or what do I eat before working out? And yeah, the answer is I don't eat before I work out. I've tried doing that, and I just don't feel as good. I don't have as much energy. I think my body's digesting, you know, so I don't like to eat before I work out. I broke my pull-up record on a 22-hour. I was 22 hours fasted when I broke my pull-up record. I hit 25 pull-ups. Again, 22 hours fasted. I tried to like, oh, let's try to eat before, and that doesn't really work for me. Let's see here. So someone said they were losing too much weight eating an 80-10-10 diet. And for those that don't know, an 80-10-10, that's like 80% carbs, 10% fat, 10% protein. I guess they're having problems with that. So yeah, if you're losing too much weight, eating a certain way, I'd recommend eating more and then adding fat in, adding more fat. So if 10% fat's not enough, just add more fat in. How about sugar and collagen? A lot of fruitarians look horrible and have high triglycerides. Is that because of low protein? Yeah, I mean, when you say a lot of fruitarians, I'm not sure who you're talking about. And you know, the exact definition of a fruitarian, are you talking about someone that only is eating fruit? You know, I'm eating other foods as well, but yeah, I definitely recommend eating salads. I don't recommend just eating one type of food. I know some people though that are on that are on the internet that claim they pretty much just eat fruit, and to me they look pretty good. There's oh, I can't think of the guy's name. There's a few of them actually. Oh yeah, one guy, his name is Black Futarian. I don't know his like actual name, but he's on Facebook and Instagram, and he's like 60 and he's ripped, and he says he pretty much only eats fruit. So I'm not sure. And he looks good. And there's another guy, Artem something. He's on Instagram, and he is super. He has a great looking physique and everything. He says he's only eaten fruit for 5 years, but yeah, like I said, I eat other foods besides fruit. But good problem to have, losing too much weight. Yeah, yeah. For some people, it kind of depends, but it could be. Yeah, for someone that's trying to lose weight, it's definitely a good problem. What would we avoid in order not to stall? If you're trying to lose weight, yeah, I mean, cut the fat out, like you've probably heard before. Yeah, focus on carbs and, you know, fruit. Eat it. Go on a watermelon cleanse. Eat just watermelon. You're not gonna. If you're just eating watermelon, you're gonna lose weight. You're getting good watermelons. How can we expedite weight loss? Just eat wet fruit, like watermelon, any kind of wet fruit you like. We were getting crazy good watermelon, so that's what I'm. Skeleton City fruits and veg. Yeah, you get to Skeleton City, eat fruit. That's it. Do you avoid animals because we live? No, I just, yeah, I watched Forks Over Knives like way back in the day. I don't know, just some documentaries. So I don't eat all, I don't, you know, I'm not 100%, I'm not, just full transparency, I'm not 100% vegan. I do avoid, for the most part, animals. I don't promote eating animals. And you know, my diet in like 12 years, it's been 95 to 100% plant foods. I've gone like months at a time with 0 animal products. But yeah, it's just I mean, everything. I love animals. I think it's good for longevity. I think, you know, small amounts of animal products, you're probably going to be just fine and still have great longevity. I think, but for people eating like a lot of animal products, I think that's a big problem. So I think, you know, that's my opinion. Some people just eat animal products. So yeah, it just kind of depends on what you want to do, but I'm just sharing what I do. Muscle-ups. Yeah. Oh, my computer thing went off. Muscle-ups. Let me tell you about muscle-ups. 1 second. There we go. I'm back. Muscle-ups. Yes, I have done muscle-ups before. I don't do muscle-ups anymore. I don't attempt them, and I don't train for them anymore, because the last couple times I did them, I kind of tweaked my shoulder. So I am no-go on muscle-ups, although muscle-ups are fantastic. My son can actually do muscle-ups. He's Vincent from Miami. Retracted a lot of messages. Where are you from? I'm originally from Northern California. I live in Bend, Oregon. I moved to Bend, Oregon 7 years ago. It's super beautiful here in the summer. Are you a doctor? No, I'm definitely not a doctor. Not a doctor. Just a regular guy, just a regular dude. All right, let's see here. Bro, who? Okay, we're getting all kind of messages. 5K PR. Oh, what's my 5K? My 5K, yeah, I'm not super fast. I haven't done really any 5Ks. I mean, I run like a 3 mile run, which is about 5K, but so I don't really know my PR on 5K. My PR on a half marathon is just over an hour and 30 minutes. Just like, it was like a 1:34. So yeah, I'm not like super fast, but I'm just a kind of a casual runner. But hour and 34 was my half marathon PR, and then my 5K. I mean, I run like a 7 minute mile, so it's like 21 minutes. Um, yeah. So I know some people can run like 16-minute 5K stuff like that. I'm not like that. That's crazy. Okay, let's see here. I have more things I can go over. Yeah, people asked here if I do intermittent fasting or OMAD, and yeah, I've covered that before. I generally have my first meal at 1 o'clock because I'm just not hungry until then, and then I stop eating by around 7 p.m. So I do intermittent fasting, not forcefully. I've done OMAD in the past. I don't do that right now. OMAD to me was hard to sustain long term, so I just do it maybe on occasion. But yeah, generally intermittent fasting. All right. So let's see, how long have I been on here for? Okay, about 22 minutes. I'll go a couple more minutes. I don't know if anyone has any more questions. I'll go. Here's another question people have. I don't know if someone asked this on here or if I had this written down, but sugar, carbs, and dental health. So yeah, I just recommend, brushing and flossing regularly. That is a huge thing. And then, avoiding processed foods. If you're having issues with teeth and dental health, focus on whole foods and just keep your teeth clean, brush and floss regularly. So that's the answer to that one. Let's see, what else do I got? Oh, people said skin issues or other issues like with eating sugar and carbs. As far as that is, I get a lot of sugar crashes on the sugar diet. I also gain weight on carbs. I feel like I need to eat all the time, and I don't get the crazy. Everyone, okay, so you're not getting the energy. You're getting sugar crashes. I guess the first question is, what are you eating? I would recommend, when you say the sugar diet, I know this is a big word right now on the internet. So I recommend doing especially if you're having sugar crashes and stuff like that, I recommend eating whole foods like fruits and vegetables. Add in some salads. You can add in, if you're having crazy crashes, you can add in some fat as well, maybe some nut butter. If you say you're gaining weight on carbs, what else are you eating? Because if you're just eating high water fruit, like watermelon and things like that, I just find that hard to believe. I mean, when you say carbs, are you adding a lot of added processed sugar? Are you eating fat with it? But yeah, if you just do clean like fruits and vegetables only, I find that hard to believe. But I'd really like to know what you're eating specifically. Bread versus rice. Yeah, I mean, I eat both. I mean, bread versus rice. Rice would probably be better, maybe, than bread. If you're saying one or the other, as far as I go, I'm not opposed to either one. I could eat bread and rice, but rice is probably, if you had to pick one or the other, I'd say rice. Let's see. Oh, and why? Well, bread has more ingredients in it. Rice is a little more of just like a whole food, just a single ingredient. Bread is going to be more dense. It's going to have less water in it. I try to focus on water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables, and then of course add in some of these other foods as well. But yeah, rice is just less ingredients. It has more water content once you cook it. Bread's a little more dry. There's more ingredients in it. It's more calorie dense. So yeah, they're both okay. I think, bread in moderation. I wouldn't go on any kind of a bread only diet. Okay. So maybe I'll go a couple more minutes, see if anyone else has any more questions. Go ahead and give this live stream a like if you like it, and I'm gonna be trying to do more of these. I'll I'll be announcing when I do them in advance, hopefully, so that way, you know, we'll have turnouts with people. And then I'll bring in questions, viewer questions, and you can ask questions on here as well. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. Thanks for tuning in. And if there's no other questions, I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll be tuning back in again. And thanks for the support, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.